I feel like the only niggas have is TikTok music. And you know, we all hate it when our favorite songs make it to TikTok, because people will only replay a 10-second clip of that song over and over until it gets more played than a hoe who chooses men based off of their astrology sign. Music now is the...
Hey, listen, ladies, if you believe in astrology, I'm here to tell you, you are correct. This says nostalgia will never be the same, which is fine. But if you're about to ruin some of my childhood cartoons, big fella, I have to pull up. Tread lightly, okay? Let's get it.
Moving fast, and the years are moving faster. Like, we're already halfway into January. New Year's was just yesterday. I sat back really thinking to myself, damn, bro, life was really better back in the good old days. Wait. Okay, not that far back. Still fast forward a bit more. Okay, perfect. Life was just on easy mode back then, and things were very interesting. And it's crazy to think as children we wanted to be adults so bad, just to find out this shit comes with depression, responsibilities, and taxes. Back then when we were mere children, we had respectable guardians who would look at... Okay.
Yo, EDP is insane. You're done.
Not those ones.
We're gonna watch the furry explain video next. I gotta find it. Somebody commented on one of the videos.
They don't need to be around any children. Our only worries were getting good grades and dodging ass whoopings. Everything was great, all due to nostalgia. Now nostalgia is like recovering from drugs. Not that I would ever know. But nostalgia makes me feel like I missed the past when compared to the present. We had many great things to look forward to. And that's why today I want to scientifically prove to y'all that shit just isn't the same anymore. Whether it comes to music or video games or shows, it ain't like the 2010s and 2000s. Starting with something we all grew up on, cartoons. Nigga, do I even have to present an argument on why cartoons aren't the same? This new generation is gonna have to flex Baby Shark as a classic while we had the greatest shows ever. There will never be shows like Adventure Time, Regular Show, Flapjack, Chowder, Teen Titans, Codename Kids Next Door, Avatar, Billy and Mandy, Ben 10, Phineas and Ferb, and the list goes on.
Oh, see, my man's, you know what I'm saying? You left out some cult classics. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. But there was Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, and Eddie, Powerpuff Girls, you know what I'm saying? Ren and Stimpy, Doug, Rocco's Modern Life, Angry Beavers, Cat Dog. The list goes on, all right? Now, some of them shows weren't better than those, you know what I'm saying? But you know, nostalgia. To this day, we still have full-on hour-long conversations about what avatar powers are the strongest. And it's between airbending and waterbending. Let's just not even discuss that, alright? Let's stop. Point is, old cartoons were amazing and had storylines worth tuning into. Have you seen how new cartoons look? The new cartoons are not even directed to preteens anymore. They switched the whole art to these little-ass babies. An integral part of my childhood was looking at Courtney and Gwen's fine ass on Total Drama Island. And that's why you hooked to Rule 34 today, okay? Not saying I am also, listen, Rule 34 anonymous. Let's set it up, all right? Maybe we can, never mind.
To somehow be sucked into my TV and go crazy on them. But now this is how they look. This feels illegal. What in the damn Benjamin Button's disease is this? The only person that would approve of these new looks is R. Kelly. This new generation won't even know what a childhood crush if their childhood crushes are literally children. Their childhood crush is gonna look like a damn 4-year-old. We found relatability in cartoons. Like how I'd kill my friends for a girl that doesn't even like me. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good example of relatability, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, you could relate to them. You can't relate to no baby. And what did every amazing classic have? An amazing song that made you want to bust the goddamn move. Everyone would know the lyrics to these intros because they were so amazing. While we still argue about which cartoon had the best intro, the only flex the new generation is gonna have is how Baby Shark was a classic. And that shit was so overplayed, let's not even lie. That's not even to mention the toys we used to have because of these cartoons. Like them Beyblades were no joke. I wasn't even the type of kid.
Bro, listen, I had the little attachments. I was in there putting them joints together. Come on. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, $11 for a deck of 50 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was in Walmart going, listen, everybody else, they had better cards than me because they were stealing, okay? I tried to get my $11. I had my 1-pack. I did have Blue Eyes White Dragon. I did have that. I had Dark Magician. I had Odin. You know what I'm saying? 2 Exodia pieces. That's what I was working with, all right? With my hard-earned, you know what I'm saying, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that had 35,000 decks. That's all we're gonna listen. We're not gonna talk about no more of that.
Kid to have an imagination, so I ain't like action figurines because you had to move them and shit. But Beyblades not only spun like shit, but there was competition. action figurines because you had to move them and shit. But Beyblades not only spun like shit, but there was competition. That's not even mentioning Bakugan, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We also had silly bands. I don't know how we made this shit a trend, but nigga, if these covered your arms, you were him. Silly bands confirmed you were a moneymaker in school.
And not only that, the other joints, the little, they weren't silly bands. They were like something else, but they were all different colors. And if you popped them, you know what I'm saying? There was a thing that went along with that.
But now toys will never be the wave. This new generation will never know the amazing feeling of having a good toy. The only toy they will ever use is when they're adults. Cartoons were goated. Why do y'all think there's a reboot for every cartoon?
And there's nothing wrong with that, Chad, okay? You know what I'm saying? It is your teammate, not your enemy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Every movie and every show. Cause niggas know the classics will always win. Like quite literally, nobody cared for that Lion King's movie. The ratings were shit, but they made more money than the original one. They prey on your feelings of nostalgia because they know you're gonna buy that shit. But there's things that you can't even reboot, like the feeling of good old music. Call me crazy, but before the rise of rap, white artists had the music game on lock. Think about when Miley Cyrus dropped the certified hood classic with Party in the USA, and Katy Perry dropped California Girls, and Justin Bieber releasing this classic Baby, which literally had every girl imaginable in a chokehold with every Bieber product available. They even bought his balls.
They had it in a headlock? Is that what we're doing right now? Oh, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I could use some of those balls too. I feel like the music genre has some shit for everyone. For the emo niggas that don't want to live anymore, for the school shooters who were heated up, for the hot Cheeto girls that never participated in any activity, and for the niggas who think sagging with their big ass booty is cool. There was shit for everyone. Now I feel like the only shit niggas have is TikTok music. And you know, we all hate it when our favorite songs make it to TikTok, because people will only replay a 10-second clip of that song over and over until it gets more played than a hoe who chooses men based off of their astrology sign. Music now is the...
Hey, listen, ladies, if you believe in astrology, I'm here to tell you, you are correct, all right? You know what I'm saying? You have tapped into the universe on a level that nobody else has. If you want to have a conversation about that in front of your, you know what I'm saying, rug on your wall, your tapestry, if you want to have a conversation in front of the tapestry on your wall, you know what I'm saying, while you burn sages in the room, we can talk about the universe. Ah, man.
So good, don't even get me wrong, but old heads make me want to bust a goddamn move. Speaking of moves, can we discuss
how am I bro, listen, all I'm saying, hey, I was just saying she might be right, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Iconic dances used to be. TikTok ruined the sacred art of dancing. I know y'all are probably like, nigga, how? Dancing on TikTok is literally the forefront of the app. All of the mainstream TikTokers have literally blown up all due to the weakest dances possible that require almost no feet movements and completely upper body shit. Every time a dance move popped up before TikTok, niggas would practice that shit until they mastered it.
Okay, let's not act like back in the day we did lean with it, rock with it, easy. You know what I'm saying? To beef it up, you know. Come on, you know. Listen, we wasn't doing. You're a jerk. I'm not getting up and jerking because I'm not getting no more screenshots of Holla you thick. It's not happening. But we didn't have super complex. The Soldier Boy was our, you know what I'm saying, our cha-cha slide. You know what I'm saying? Superman, watch me, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that crazy.
So they could perform better than Michael Jackson in front of 5-year-old kids. I'm just playing, y'all. I love Michael Jackson. I meant 6-year-old kids. Point is, dance moves would drop like variants every couple months, and there would be whole songs dedicated into the movement itself. On the bright side, music that are dedicated to songs still haven't changed, like Uzi's still going stupid. And then we have games in general. Look, this might be controversial, but I think games are still valid. A lot of the legendary nostalgia games survived the test of times, like Minecraft. Why do you think there's grown-ass Minecraft players and kids that love him? I mean the video game, not him. Sure, I mean most games are just continuation or sequels to the games before, but I can't complain if those video games are still fire to this day. I mean, we've been waiting 20 years for the new GTA to...
Listen. Final Fantasy VII still a banger, bro. Greatest game of all time. Zelda Ocarina of Time is up there. You know what I'm saying? What other games are bangers, though? I gotta think.
...to come out, but we know it'll be good since all the GTAs are classics.
True, of course. GTA, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. You know what I'm saying? Got my stripes and zombies back in them days.
But I can't say the same for sports games like 2K and FIFA. They're all just money grabs and the ones beforehand were better.
True.
But for the most part, console games are pretty valid. The real issue are website games and phone apps. When it comes to website games, Generation Alpha is finished. One sad thing this new generation will never get to experience is the golden era of Y8. This shit had every possible game in existence for free. Yes, for free. You could be the brokest nigga
they just shut down Miniclip. Come on.
in your block, but guess what? You had free Y8 games.
Final Fantasy's ban them from the chat right now. You're done. All right. Matter of fact, let me go over here. You know what I'm saying? Hide from permaban. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay, you're done.
You didn't need a PS3 or PS4 to have fun, but if you had a functioning computer, you could play anything. Uno? Nah, we playing 4 colors. UFC? Nah, nigga, we playing drunken wrestlers. The possibilities were endless. Y8 also had us playing the most dumb-ass time-consuming games that were regular as hell. Like this bartender game where you mix drinks. Nigga, do I look like Cardi B or Bill Cosby? What do I look like mixing drinks for? I feel like they casted me for the new 50 Shades of Grey with how this game had me in the goddamn chokehold. Not to mention all those IO games like Agario and Snakes IO. There was no such thing as boredom. And then the games that did have microtransactions were peak. Like Club Penguin, for example. The only valid gift card to get any child back then were one of these membership cards. The way I would be so excited for these puffles, almost as excited as Shane Dawson around cats. I would do anything to collect those goddamn puffles. Games like Habbo, Pop Tropica made it so we could socialize and have fun playing games as children. The new age now have Discord, where they would behave properly to get promoted by a 60-year-old predator mod. Website games were beautiful. In app games, we had the most simple games like Temple Run, Angry Birds, and Fruit Ninja, which—
Bro, Fruit Ninja was a banger, but Temple Run, bruh, that had us in the chokehold. People was being late for class to finish their Temple Run, bruh. Now, as somebody who transferred to a more, you know what I'm saying, affluent school to go hoop, right? There was a lot of people making the guy running away from the monkey jokes, okay? But that's neither here nor there. We don't need to get back into that. Just know, class reunion,
which required the most simple ass actions. And not to mention Flappy Bird, they sent death threats to the creator of that shit. He had to take down the app because it was so goddamn addicting. But hey, they were creative and they had us playing for hours. The new app games are all copy and pasted with the same shitty ass formula. Nobody wants to play this. And you know, that's our Gen Z feelings of nostalgia. Can you guys just imagine Generation Alpha's feelings of nostalgia? These niggas gonna be like, hey, y'all remember the COVID-19 pandemic? That was probably the greatest years of my childhood. Yeah, the disease that killed almost millions of people around the world. Take me back. I hope y'all just teach your kids about the older works of art rather than Coco Melon's season finale. Most of the shit y'all will brag about are reboots and sequels to things that have existed way before your time. But in terms of music and other things, I'm sure y'all will be straight. TikTok will probably be the thing you guys appreciate the most, even though it's quite literally proven to destroy your attention span. China created that shit and they don't even allow it in Hong Kong, which—
That's true. But all I want to say is, wasn't Vine created in America though? And it's like a copy paste of Vine, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Should tell you enough about that app. Don't get me wrong though, I'm still gonna use it. And you know, there's much more things that I could have added in this video, like all the content creators back then in YouTube, and of course these Disney movies and Nickelodeon shows, and just so much more things that this new generation will never know the privilege of. I really just hope Generation Alpha has things to really be nostalgic about. Anyways, that is the end of the video. Let me know.
I wonder what they're gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's on VR. Like, the kids who are already in the metaverse going crazy, like, they probably gonna be nostalgic of like that. Like Beat Saber, I think it's called. Like, they'll be of those.
Down in the comments something you feel nostalgic about. Bring back our memories, all right? I wanna talk to y'all. Maybe one day.
The Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga, that was peak television. Come on. When Toonami used to be like, yo, if you collect all the codes and call this number, you could win a PS2 with Sly Cooper. Y'all wasn't outside, man. Well, I wasn't outside either. That's how I seen the commercial. But, you know what I'm saying? Then I went outside after that. You know what I'm saying? I was giving buckets in my neighborhood.
Someone's gonna feel nostalgic about my content. Here's my second channel for more content. Here's my Instagram and my Twitter. I'll see you on the next one. YXR for life.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all and peace. Time is—
Nah, Mans is dropping bangers right now. Mans is dropping bangers. I like this channel. We're gonna check out some more of this.